Hello there, welcome to my channel. I'm Angela from artery.com. I've been on a bit of a wedding kick lately because of my sister's pending nuptials. The last thing to do on the list are wedding favour bags. I have created a few and I'll leave a link to those in the description, but I thought I would give her a few to choose from so she can find the one that best suits what she wants. This is the easiest so far and the cheapest as far as I can see. There are different ways to fasten it, of course. I'm just going to use ribbon, but you can of course use your eyelets and ribbon through, make little handles or whatever. But I'm just going to show you how to make this. It is so simple. So what you'd need to start is a piece of card 6x8 and we are going to score this. I just forgot to mention this is double-sided paper, so I'm going to be making it this way up this time. So on the long side, the 8-inch side needs to be scored at 1, 3.5, 4.5 and 7. And then turn it round to the short side and score at 1 inch. That is all of the scoring we need to do. The first thing we need to do is fold and burnish all of these score lines. Now we are going to make tabs out of these two middle parts here where the middle score lines are, if you can see that. So cut straight down the score line and then angle cut in. Now we have these two parts here. One of these squares needs to be removed completely. It doesn't really matter which one. And we need to make a tab out of the one that's left. Just like that. So now that is what we are left with. Now we do need to cut off about half of this. So you can just cut off about half. I'm just going to use my craft knife and my metal ruler. See, about, it doesn't have to be exactly half, just about. I should have used my cutting mat. I'm always doing things like that. Perhaps a little bit more. You can of course use your scissors or your trimmer, it's entirely up to you. That looks about right. Now turn it over and the part that's going to be glued, give that a good burnish. And we're going to add some glue to that flap there. Use the strongest glue that you have. And then we bring over this part and make sure that it's glued onto there. Make sure it's flush at the top and the bottom. Turn it over. This is my Collall glue and it does take quite a bit to dry compared to your other craft glues. You just use whichever glue that you like. Okay, and that's the little box that we're left with. So now it's just a matter of gluing the tabs. So what I like to do is glue one tab in, then the two flaps, and then the last tab, because that makes it really neat inside. So whichever tab you want down, tuck that in and put glue on the other three sides, the other three flaps. So you put those down first, and then that one. Make sure that this is as straight as you can get it. Give it a couple of seconds to adhere. Turn it over. Then get your bone folder in, or whatever you want to use. Anything that fits in will be fine. Sorry, I'm off camera again, aren't I? So anything that you can fit in, just to give it a good squash down. Make sure that it's completely stuck. And that's your little box, your little bag. Right, now what you do, all you do for this is nip the middle and push those sides together like that. You don't have to take it far down, just that top bit will do. And then you can take some ribbon. Now I'm not sure which ribbon I'm going to use yet. This is a bit wide. I suppose I can... Let me try this to see what happens. So I'm going to adhere it onto there, about a centimetre down or something, because that's going to be the fastener. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. Not with this. This is just for quickness. So this is just some other ribbon I got out just in case. About so long. And how long is that? About 15 inches. Could be a bit too long. Well, I'm just going to use a glue dot to adhere it onto there, but you can of course use whichever means you prefer. I mean, you could actually use a tape runner. In fact, I think I'll do that. About halfway. I'll put some glue on with a tape and see how that goes. Because this Crafter's Companion tape runner is very good. On this one, if you can see, I did use a glue dot, but it leaves a bit of an ugly bump there, and I don't really like that. So that looks a lot neater. So then you bring it round to the front. Oh, I hope I've cut off enough here. And just give it a little bit of a pull, just to bring those card edges together. And that's it. That's all it is. Very, very simple. Of course, you can make these in any colour, any pattern, use any embellishments, any decorations that you like. I've just found one here, but I don't think it's going to fit. Someone special. Well, this is just a practice video really, because this isn't going to be used for anything. So, and this is an old sentiment that I made so long ago. But it's just an example of what you can do to decorate them. You could have beautiful big flowers on. Some lacy flowers would look lovely. If you had some ribbon sort of like that, or similar to that, and beautiful vintage flower arrangement on white card or something like that, I think that would be very nice. But like I say, these are just examples of what you can do. They're very, very easy to make, very quick to make, which I think is important. If you're making wedding favours for like 70 or 80 people, then you do need to be able to do something fairly quick. And I don't think you can get much faster than that when it comes to these little gift boxes. So I would love to know what you think. Please leave your comments under the video. I would love to read them. If you have any more ideas for little gift bags or decorations, feel free to post those. Post them on my Facebook group. Post them in the comments. Anything like that will be so welcome. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate my viewers, my subscribers. Love you all. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye now.